Hi, I'm Nathan Cruz and welcome once again to Inside the Toy Room. So today, once again, we're not actually talking about toys and we're going to take a look at my comic book collection. In the 70s, probably my favourite horror film, Alien, was released. From there, Aliens, Alien 3, which is a bit dark, Alien Resurrection, yada yada yada. The comics, for the longest time, were produced by Titan Books and Dark Horse. So this is Titan Books right here. It was never actually produced by neither Marvel or DC. If you haven't read Alien Labyrinth, by the way, give it a read. Probably one of the darkest comics I've ever read, if you like that type of thing. But of course, Fox recently got bought out by Disney. Now, Disney also own Marvel Comics, so keep up. Now, Disney own Fox Studios and everything that they created, and they, of course, created Alien, so they now have the rights to create Alien Comics with their comic division, which is Marvel Comics. So this is why we have Marvel's first issue of Alien. Now, I got the variant cover here because I just really liked the artwork, and of course the variant covers increase in value. This is the Gleason variant. Very beautiful artwork there. Now, in regards to a first issue, there was nothing that really gripped me to think I need to buy issue 2. It was intriguing and it left a bunch of questions, but it left too many questions. It was not really left with like, where's this really going? There's some interesting characters in there for sure, but I didn't really think it was going anywhere. The artwork, however, beautiful. Absolutely. Well, to say beautiful, I mean, that's pretty horrific. You got a bunch of face huggers here. People are going to be sacrificed. Essentially, you're dealing with a commander who's spent a bunch of time up in space on these missions trying to acquire xenomorphs or learn from the xenomorphs for the company that she works for, which is of course Weyland. His son is somewhat of a rebel. He's rebelling against Weyland and he thinks they're an evil corporation who wants to take him down. His dad's worked for him for the majority of his career. His dad's just trying to get a relationship back with his son, but his son's really got no interest. He just wants to use his father to steal information, and they get into the facility that his father used to work for, which is Epsilon Research Center, and they find a bunch of weird stuff going on in there. What are they doing? Are they creating their own xenomorphs? We don't know. It's kind of a bit like Alien Resurrection in that regard, that something's clearly going on and they want to use these xenomorphs as biological weapons, but we don't know where it's going, and that's the question mark behind it. But it wasn't anything that really gripped me for issue 2. I'll be buying it because I love the Alien franchise and I do want to find out where it goes, just because I want to see what Marvel do with the Alien franchise. One thing that I can definitely say that I enjoyed about this, the violence. Now, it's got a parental advisory little notice down here. You know, there is some gory bits in this and some unsettling things, some bad language, which everything, you know, the Alien and Alien franchises have been known for years. These have never been marketed towards kids, even though there is Alien toy lines. Maybe we should cover that in a future episode. Let us know in the comment section below if you'd like me to talk about that. I don't own any of them, but we can certainly talk about it. In regards to where this goes in the future, who knows? You know, like I say, I will be getting issue 2 and I do want to follow it, but that's just because I'm a fan of the Alien franchise. I can imagine if you're just looking for a comic series to kind of dive into and read, and you picked up this first issue, you probably want to sleep on the second one. You wouldn't be actually that drawn in. So I don't know if they did do a good job in it being a first issue. In regards to delivering as an Alien comic, I feel that they've set things up quite nicely to show that, you know, Marvel are not afraid to really dive into the dark side of it. We know that from, you know, storylines featuring certain characters like Carnage within the mainstream Marvel characters like Spider-Man. We know that they're willing to go dark. It's just how dark are they willing to go? Because again, if I go back to that Alien Labyrinth comic, if you ever read that, things get really twisted, like disturbingly twisted. It'll be interesting to see where Disney allow Marvel to go with that. Are they going to make them rein it in, or are they going to let them just go full out? Because the xenomorphs, you know, they're not the nicest bunch of things in the galaxy. If you've checked out this comic, let us know what you thought of it. Are you wanting to buy issue 2? Are you not wanting to buy issue 2? Where do you think they're going to go with it? Either way, I'm just proud to say that I own a piece of history, because as I mentioned at the top of this episode, this is the first ever comic that Marvel has produced for Alien and the Alien franchise. This is going to take a bit of pride in here as somebody who, like I say, is a bit of a fan of the Alien franchise. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Inside the Toy Room. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, hit the little bell so you're notified every single time we upload a video. Like this video, give it a thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it, and let us know why, what you didn't like about it. Thanks very much for the support, and we'll see you next time inside the Toy Room.